What the heck is going on, guys? How's everybody? Today we're going to be talking about how to get easy, cheap seal weapons for your Soleta. So the main thing to talk about here first is Naraka and seal weapons are the only weapons that actually go to 1-star awaken. So if you look here at Twisted Marsh, you can see that that is non-existent for the 1-star, same with White Shadow, same with Foggy, etc. So what this means is that when we go into our summoner here and we go to the rune combination, when we put in a 1-star Naraka or seal gear in this slot, we are guaranteed to get a Naraka or seal weapon out of it. So what this means is we are going to be able to get seal weapons relatively easy just by rolling Naraka gear. Personally, I am using a seal weapon today just because I had a 1-star that is not good or usable for me, and I already have one. So I'm just not going to use this, so I'm going to use it to roll for my Soleta. And then I'm using 2 Naraka pieces, and I'm going to talk about why we want to use Naraka. So for that, we're going to need to go back into blacksmithing. So when you're blacksmithing up any weapon, it's the most expensive thing to blacksmith up. So if you were to make Naraka, so the reason you want to make Naraka is because it doesn't require any seal mats. Whereas if you go to make this seal weapon, it requires the wings. And anything that is a seal resource is a limited resource because you can only do it twice a week for free. And then it costs you 1,500 crystals to do 2 additional runs. So seal stuff or equipment or mats is all very hard to acquire. So you're going to want to do Naraka stuff because you can just kind of farm Naraka infinitely. Especially with there is an update coming soon that will allow energy to enter Naraka. So that will make this even more feasible when that does come. But yeah, so what you want to do is build up a 1-star Naraka weapon. And then you can use any Naraka accessory that you have, just like laying around or that you get. And you're going to need to blacksmith that up as well. So for the weapons, it costs 28 Naraka horns in order to get it to 1-star awakened. So in order to roll. So it's going to cost you 28 of the Naraka mats. Of course, it costs you a bunch of extra stuff as well. But this is kind of for people who have been playing for a while. Anyway, if you're looking to switch to Soleta, right? So I guess if you're newer too, but it's going to be harder to get.
You won't have all the extra gear built up.
Yeah, and all the resources and stuff. So, but yeah, so as you guys can see, I already have built one necklace. So I'm just going to go ahead and build one with you guys here quick. Or not. So, pro tip, the wind subjugation is nice, and subjugation is also good for the, what are they called? Reso stones, and I call them the machine gun clips, but that's not what they're actually called.
Enhancement shards.
Enhancement shards, thank you, Cheddar. So yeah, if you need some subjugation runs in, that's good too.
Oh, you used all your discount crafts?
Yeah, on the...
You get a pretty big discount on these ones.
Yeah, I use it on Topaz though, so... Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so we now have all that stuff crafted, guys. Sorry about that little hiccup there. But as I said, so it is cheap as far as seal crafting stuff is, but it is still expensive as far as like actual crafting material stuff, right? But once you're in the late game, the seal stuff is the stuff that's hard to get, so it doesn't really matter quite as much. So again, we're going to put our weapon in the middle here. We are going to do a prayer to the RNG gods that we get a seal weapon. And yeah, we did get a seal weapon. And it is actually pretty good. And the reason why I say it is pretty good is because it has an A, a B. This D is very depressing. Of course, we'd like to see some S's and things like that. It definitely needs to be improved upon, but...
You can, like, grade the weapons by how many catalysts they need to upgrade. So, like, that one, they'll need 8 catalysts to go up. So that's actually pretty good. 8
catalysts isn't bad, but still a little bit expensive. But, so this is going to be a huge upgrade for me, because I didn't have it before. So, again, you can keep doing this with your Naraka gear. If you are a later game player, you should have a bunch in your storage. I was actually rather dumb with my gear and got rid of a lot of it, but hopefully you have a bunch just chilling in your storage and you can do this relatively quickly and you can get your Celia all geared up. I'm going to be doing my Celia gear in the next week or so and posting a video on how to actually gear her, because of course mine is terrible. Although we did get that new nice fancy light weapon, so let's go ahead and throw that on her there. Alright, but that is enough rambling for me. Hopefully you guys learned something today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Chetta, do you have anything?
Yeah, I got one more thing. So, like, for the whole thing, you only have to build the 5 weapons. And then, even if you get a dupe, like, if you would have got another fire one there, you could have just put it in with 2 more Naraka necklaces again. Or if you would have got a Naraka weapon, you could have put it in there with 2 Naraka. So you only need to build the 5 weapons.
Yeah, once you build
and then after that, you just keep building necklaces and earrings and bracelets. And even the sub-weapon is also cheap as well.
As far as crafting goes.
It's the same price as all the accessories.
Yeah, because again, guys, the weapons are going to cost you 28.
They cost you double.
28 of the horns to craft, and the accessories only cost you 14. So yeah, like Chetta says, once you build 5 steel weapons, or Naraka weapons, sorry, not seal, don't build seal. I apologize, I misspoke.
Yeah, build seal, yeah.
If you have an extra one like I did, that's just why I said seal. But yeah, you want to build up some Naraka weapons and re-roll them. But yeah, hopefully you guys learned something today. We will have much more info coming out about the gear and how to build your character, whether it be Soleta or be a Kina. You know how it is. We appreciate you guys as always. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and we will catch you guys in the next one.